One of the most feared names on the Steelers' defense has been missing from practice, and for good reason. Meanwhile, a familiar face might end up taking on a role no one saw coming, reigniting an old controversy in Pittsburgh. And in the middle of it all, heavy rumors are still floating around, leaving fans torn between nostalgia and hope. The latest news from the Steelers locker room promises to shake up the team's offseason. If you like this kind of content, make sure to hit that like button. The spotlight in Pittsburgh this offseason has mostly been on the offense, but there's a defensive giant waiting for his moment to shine behind the scenes. TJ Watt. While everyone's talking about quarterbacks, hey, Aaron Rodgers, and the new additions to the receiving core, the number 90 contract situation has been kind of forgotten. But only for now. TJ is heading into the final year of his current deal, and honestly, it seems pretty clear he's not stepping onto the field without an extension in hand. His brother already said it back in 2024, that deal should have been done a long time ago. Now the Steelers are playing catch up, having to compete with the massive contracts edge rushers are getting left and right. Myles Garrett signed a $160 million deal over 4 years with the Browns, Max Crosby locked up his payday, and Micah Parsons is about to drop a number that could reset the market again. Bob Labriola, who covers the team and knows the locker room like few others, recently weighed in on the drama during a fan Q&A. According to him, the key is patience. He reminded everyone that Pittsburgh traditionally handles these kinds of extensions closer to the end of summer, right before training camp. We're not even at Memorial Day yet, so there's still time. But let's be real, the Steelers could have avoided this mess. If they had extended Watt back in 2024, maybe they wouldn't be battling against inflated numbers now. There's no debate here. The guy deserves to be paid. Even with a somewhat quiet finish to the 2024 season, he was still in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year. If he comes back fully healthy in 2025, he's a serious candidate to wreak havoc all over again. As for practice, forget about seeing TJ at OTAs this May. He might even pull the classic move of showing up to mandatory minicamp just to avoid the fine without actually putting the cleats on. Plus, there's been a personal reason for staying home. He became a father this offseason. Can't blame him for having his mind elsewhere right now. In the end, no one in Pittsburgh really doubts this deal is getting done. The front office always wraps these things up in August, so relax, Steelers fans, but mentally prepare yourself. TJ Watt's payday is going to be massive. So how long is TJ willing to wait to sign? Drop your thoughts below, but hold on tight because the quarterback drama is even crazier. The quarterback saga in Pittsburgh is starting to feel like an HBO series full of twists, heated debates, and no clear ending in sight. And at the center of it all, Mason Rudolph. Yep, the same Rudolph who, as journalist Ray Fittipaldo reminded everyone, lost the starting job back in 2019 to the legendary Duck Hodges, a guy who went undrafted and basically made the team by chance. Today, if the season started now, Rudolph would likely be the starter. He's earned some real respect in the locker room, and a good chunk of the fan base seems to trust him, mainly because of the resilience he's shown over the years as a backup. Every time he's been called upon, he's handled tough games, and even helped pull off some improbable wins. He knows the system, he's respected by the team, but still, there's a lingering doubt, because being well-liked is one thing, being the guy is something else entirely, and that's where the problem lies. The memory of the past when he was passed over for a quarterback who came out of nowhere still haunts him. This is the same Mason Rudolph from 2019, but now he carries the weight of being, at least for now, the Steelers' Plan A. A team that clearly seems to be eyeing something or someone else. Like Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers. Since the rumors started, it feels like time froze in Pittsburgh. Fans just want to know, is he coming or not? The guy's resume speaks for itself: MVP, Super Bowl champ, pure talent. But this endless waiting game is starting to wear down even the most patient fans. Is he seriously interested or just playing hard to get? Despite all the uncertainty at the most important position in football, the Steelers haven't been sitting idle. They've been stacking the offense. Bringing in DK Metcalf was a power move. The guy's a physical beast and gives any future QB a legit, trustworthy weapon. And in the draft, they picked up Caleb Johnson, an explosive running back who can cause damage both between the tackles and out in space. So yes, the QB situation is still far from resolved. But whether it's Rudolph, Rodgers, or a surprise twist, Pittsburgh is building a roster that can compete. Now, the big question, Steelers fans, are you comfortable with Mason Rudolph as your QB1 in 2025? Because for now, that's what it looks like. TJ deserves every penny, but the Steelers fumbled the timing. As for the offense, relying on Rudolph is a huge gamble. If that's the plan, it's lacking ambition. Subscribe to the channel to stay locked in for the next big Steelers bombshells.